So good morning, guys. My name is Charlie. This is Joey, Kyle, Ella, and Morgan. And together we are PowerPod. So first, I want you to meet these two lifters, Mike Brown on the left and Justin Jackson on the right. Mike Brown is a high school student here at Barrington, and he has just recently discovered going to the gym. And he is very eager to try and put on as much muscle as possible. In other words, your basic high school guy. Unfortunately for Mike, he doesn't really know what he's doing in the gym because he's a beginner, but more importantly, he doesn't know what supplements he should be taking to help out his body. Next, we have Justin Jackson. As you can tell from the picture, he knows what the gym is. He's been going to the gym all throughout college, and he has recently just taken on a job as a fitness influencer. His problem is not the actual finding these supplements, but it is the taking them. He doesn't like having to take 8 pills in the morning, 4 at night, 2 scoops of this before workout, 1 after. It's way too long. It's too tedious for him to keep on. So, both of these lifters and the 9.8% of Americans who work out at least twice a week want a simple and convenient way to combine their daily exercise supplements while continuing to enhance the quality of their workout. That's why we made the PowerPod. PowerPod is a small pod in there containing the most essential exercise supplements and is wrapped in a layer of dissolvable and edible film. Now, Mike and Justin don't have to worry about finding and taking these supplements on the market because the pod wraps them all up for them, ready to go. Just take one, drop it in a water bottle, shake it up, and you're good to go. So, our first unique value is our film. We use a potato starch film, which is both dissolvable and edible in water, so it's safe to take, and it holds up to 17 grams of powders per pod. Next, we have the 2 cornerstone gym supplements of our pod, creatine monohydrate on the left and pre-workout powder on the right. So for those of you who don't know what creatine is, it's what I like to consider the holy grail of gym supplements because of all the proven health benefits it has. It increases your strength, your endurance, and it also saturates your muscles with water. On the right side, we have pre-workout powder, which, again, if you are unaware what pre-workout powder is, it's basically a medley of energy-enhancing supplements like caffeine, beta-alanine, and L-citrulline. All of these have their own respective health benefits alone, but when they're combined in a tub like this, it shoots your energy through the roof. Lastly, since we are a tasting product, we figured we would literally incorporate a secret ingredient, not only to make it taste better, but also to separate us from competition. Those 2 ingredients we chose were beetroot powder and nitric oxide. Both of these improve your blood flow and your pressure, and then beetroot helps with your health and focus in the gym, while the nitric oxide helps with the quality of your workout and enhances your recovery. On top of this, we have B6 and B12, which we all know are also energy enhancers, but we just don't know.
All right, going back to what Charlie said, these are our 2 main personas that we're trying to market toward. The first one is Mike Brown, who is a student at Barrington High School and lives in a household that makes over $100K a year. Mike wants to start working out, to look good for all the ladies, and he is the younger person that we're trying to market towards. And another one is Justin Jackson, who is a full-time model and influencer that lives in downtown LA and also makes over $100K a year. He's the older people that we're trying to market towards, and the age we're trying to market towards is ages 16 to 28. And our first competitor is Peachy Inc. Peachy Inc. has 2 different packs to sell, one being a sample pack, which includes 3 pods, and it costs $4.99 to purchase. And they also have a pack of 25 pods, which costs $39.99 to purchase. Peachy Inc. does have many special ingredients in their pod. It's basically the pre-workout, and it's mainly designed for women. And our other competitor is Vade Nutrition. They have 1 pack that has 14 servings sizes and costs $34.99 to purchase. Just like Peachy Inc., they only have pre-workout on their pod, nothing special. But however, this one is designed for both men and women.
So our total addressable market is $14 billion, and this is the energy drink market. It is full of lots of potential customers that we have hopes to gain. Currently, by 2031, it has an 8.3 growth rate. So that creates a 1% growth rate in the next per year. So by year 5, the market will be worth $14 billion. The service addressable market is worth $800 million and has 2.5 million customers. These customers are high school and college athletes that lift. Through our surveys at Barrington High School, we found that many people are interested in our product as it is unique and unlike other pre-workout products. Currently, we have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook that we've been growing throughout this class. We plan to put Instagram ads to grow brand awareness, as well as TikTok videos to show our value props and about our product.
Our cost per unit to make is $11.54. This includes the potato starch film, pre-workout, creatine, beetroot powder, nitric oxide, and both vitamins B6 and B12. Our product would be valued to consumers since it includes all of the major supplements needed to gain muscle and get into the gym and be better at lifting. Our gross profit margin is 53.8%. We got this margin by using the cost-plus approach. We thought 53.8% would be an adequate amount due to supply and demand. This also converts to $13.45. With that, our gross profit for year one is $65,000. We got this by supplying our product to 480 people 10 times a year. With that being said, not only does the 480 people 10 times a year go towards our gross profit, but it also goes towards our number of units sold, which is 4,800. That also leads us to our customers' reach, which is 16,000 people, and with that, we have a conversion rate of 3% to reach the 480 people, like I mentioned prior, which gives us our first year sales of $120,000.
Okay, so switching into the MVP phase of our project, we created 3 different MVPs. To start off with, we made an explainer video. As many people don't really know the statistics or logistics behind the supplementary market, we created a 2-minute 30-second video that we will be posting on multiple social media so people are more in the know of what we are. We'll be posting on TikTok, Instagram, and a website named Barbend. Now, if you guys don't know what the website Barbend is, that is okay, many people don't. It is a website where lifters and people who work out can ask questions to verified lifters on what they should be taking, what they should be doing to get bigger and stronger. Secondly, we created a landing page. Our landing page does not have the option to purchase our product yet, as we have not started selling on this, but we are mainly trying right now to gather people's emails so they're in touch with us when we do start manufacturing our product. Lastly, we use the Wizard of Oz technique, and this is our most used MVP. So if you guys don't remember what the Wizard of Oz technique is, it was used by a guy named Nick Swineham, who's the creator of Zappos. Basically what he did is he would go out and say he had these pairs of shoes and would sell them online when in fact he did not have those pairs of shoes, but he would, so when people would ask for those pairs of shoes, he would go out and buy them and sell them for a higher price online. So that is exactly what we are doing. As me and my group mates all work out at our house and at gyms, we have pre-workouts at home, varying in different flavors, such as strawberry, apple, banana, pina colada, etc. So we will be posting online saying we have all these flavors for someone to ask for that flavor, and we will start mass producing those. So with that being said, we will start creating sample packs. Those will come in packs at 3, and we will figure out what our top 5 flavors are doing 2 weeks of research through our sample packs. With those top 5, we will start mass producing those in packs at 10 for $24.99. Now, what everyone was waiting for, how our product actually works. So right here is a water bottle, and all you do is you take our pod, drop it into your water bottle, close it,
And you shake it.
and it creates your protein powder pre-workout drink before you go to the gym. And this flavor is a sour caramel apple, so it actually tastes very good if you guys want to try it. Basically, this is how we are manufacturing it right now, because we are not having mass manufacture. This is at my house, and we take all of our creatine, beetroot, nitric oxide, and pre-workout, and we take our papers and we use a hair straightener to close the ends.
Wow.
So with all that being said, we will be asking for $700. That comes from the 20 10-pack pods and the 35 3-pack pods, which are our sample pods. And I'll estimate around $630. Plus $70 of advertising, that comes to $700. So the timeline of what we'll be doing from now until the end of February is February 8th, we will hope to receive $700 of funding. And February 9th, we will start manufacturing our samples at home. February 13th, we will start selling in school and see what our top flavors are. February 17th, we will assess our results. February 22nd, we will start mass manufacturing on our website and at places. And February 25th, we will start selling on our website. PowerPod's the future of fitness.
I don't know a whole lot about it, so forgive me, but that's in a dissolvable package. Do you have to carry it, something like that? Or
No, so this is just an easier way that I just put it in here. So this is what we would be selling them in. In the packs of 10, we would be selling them in something like this.
So it's not going to dissolve in your pocket
No.
or a briefcase or anything?
It has to have water. So unless water spills on your pants.
So that's fully dissolved in there?
Yeah.
Really?
So you're going to repackage it with a bunch of different things that
Is the ingredients or the proportions, is it, how did you come to determine whether, what you're putting in your pod?
So like the massive each.
Well, just what is appropriate?
Oh,
You know,
so this is
context.
before the gym, so I know a lot of people don't really like to go to the gym as it's more of a mentality thing. So a lot of people take pre-workout to get them boosted up. So we put caffeine in this, and in one scoop of pre-workout, it has 200 milligrams of caffeine. And then we also are putting beetroot in it, which is 750 milligrams, creatine, which is 5 grams, nitric oxide is, I think, 0.5 grams, or milligrams as well.
So is that combination of ingredients something that's commonly taken by
Yeah.
people separately?
Yeah.
What's the price per unit or pod? What does it come up to? I saw some numbers, but is it,
So for a 10-pack, it's
Yeah,
$11,
1 unit is
but for one, it's, like, to make one pod, it's $1 and like 15 cents.
okay. And then the alternative is you've got your big tubs and you're proportioning this out per drink. So this is a convenience product. Okay. Do those creatine, big creatine or whatever, I don't know the company name, are they, do they offer 20 flavors?
Creatine is like it doesn't have a flavor to it. Well, it does, but a lot of people
Yeah.
really just get it to put it into like a water and take it as water.
Right.
But pre-workout has different flavors, and that's what puts the flavor into ours when we have different flavors
I
of
see.
pre-workout.
I would suggest that you ditch the flavors at the beginning. I don't think that your target customers are drinking it as a recreational drink. This is more of like a vitamin, necessary thing, and I take vitamins and stuff like that, and I just don't like the taste. It's something you have to do. It's like eating a, salad or something. It's like, I need to do this, right? Right, so they, plug your nose and throw it down, and it's a convenience thing. I would table the flavors.
Or maybe,
Find the best flavor.
or
and
maybe
just hone in on it.
minimize, like,
Yeah.
the flip side of the, Wizard of Oz thing is the tyranny of choice, right? You've got too many choices there, so maybe try a 5 of them or something like that and do that, and then you can always introduce new as special flavors later,
The
right?
point of the Wizard of Oz was more to just like kind of, we'd say we had 20 and
Yeah.
then they just pick like the select ones that they wanted, so then we would take note of that and then ditch the rest.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be using all of them.
Yeah, that was the reason for saying that exactly,
Yeah.
because
It's
the
simple.
amount of choice is actually
It's too
gonna
much.
hurt the customers from trying the product. It's just like, it's too much.
Yeah.
You are the experts. Beetroot, after all of your, trials and experiments, was determined, and questionnaires, was determined to be the best flavor. More flavors coming shortly, give us your feedback, that type of thing.
Okay.
And then your
Yeah.
costs, right? You don't wanna manage multiple
Yeah.
SKUs as well.
How much of your MVP is actually selling product?
So that's what we're going to be doing around the high schools. So we're going to, over 1 or 2 weeks, we're going to be going to the gym. We talked to the teacher already. We're going to be handing out before people actually work out and lifting PE and seeing what flavors they like, how they like, free stuff like that. Free
Oh,
samples, yeah.
Free samples.
Cool.
Actually selling, actually earning revenue. Is there any of that going on?
That's after the first 2 weeks. So if people actually start liking it and then we figure out what the top 3 flavors are, then we'll start mass producing.
So the that brings me to the second question, mass producing, is that also you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I think, did you say you're gonna create 35 units?
Yeah, 35
And
minutes.
so what do you view as proof of your product? What are the number of sales that you view as proof that your product is actually viable?
Can you say that again?
Sure, well, if you have 35 units, how many, or when you come back and we say we sold these amount of units, ideally all of them, but maybe not all, where are you kind of finding your product is gonna show that it's something that people want? What number of sales are you targeting?
Like 30 or 35, most of them.
And then, are you going to be, after you hand out these free samples, are you going to be giving surveys or
Yeah.
having interviews with all the
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I ask a more basic question?
Yeah.
What problem are you guys going after?
So the 2 guys at the beginning, they were they used 2 different people that had the 2 different problems they could have.
I mean, that's the visualization.
Right.
What is the basic problem you're trying to solve?
People don't know what they're taking, like the right supplements, and then the people who do know what they're taking, they don't like the process.
Because it's just,
It's just all over.
so I hear two potential characteristics of
Yeah.
your business that perhaps you want to test out.
Yeah.
The right combination of stuff, and then the delivery, which I buy into that delivery being convenient, given your demonstration of, here's the right combination of stuff that's easily dissolvable, just shake in water, good to go, you don't have to have a mess. Cool, so let's see if other people value that.
Yeah.
My questions now lie in the area of what is going in there in terms of, I don't know how credible you are. I just quickly Googled, is it Korea something something?
Yeah.
Combined with caffeine counters each other. So that instant energy burst that you're looking for, so you could do more reps to lift, what have you, is countered by the actual product of caffeine, in which case both go down.
So we have a mentor, and she works at Gatorade in Gina, and she said that Gatorade, like drinks and stuff that they were making, are trying to put those two together for pre-workout and
Yeah.
post-workout things.
Well,
They
so,
said it goes
you know,
together.
discuss that with Mayo Clinic, because that was the source. But perhaps we can take that level of complexity out of the picture.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something else that's already sold, already vetted, so you don't have to defend yourself on that. And instead, and this, you don't have to listen to this comment, I'm just saying, instead, you're offering convenience to this target market, so they don't have to have 6 different half-gallon containers in their house and
Yeah.
mixing all these powders. Just something to consider, so you can simplify this MVP, so you know what you're trying to prove.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess if I'm a lawyer, so it was the heebie-jeebies when.
I was waiting for you to
This
pipe up.
is my annual statement.
Yeah.
Maybe just talk to a nutritionist or someone that's gonna give you, hey, these ingredients all are okay together.
Yeah.
Just so that, I think that also provides you some credibility to say, hey, you know, we just didn't throw this together, or this just isn't us coming up with it. We actually got some professional feedback on it. So,
Great point.
And on that, Mike, are there any kind of labeling requirements for actually listing the ingredients?
I don't really answer that. I think supplements don't fall under.
Okay.
It's not FDA,
so-
it's kind of in the land of makeup, you're selling hope, is really what it is. But it would be from a liability perspective, find something that's already sold, but perhaps not in really great packaging.
Yeah.
It involves a whole lot of energy and effort that could be solved
Okay.
by your potato starch. And you guys were innovative, was that a hair straightener?
Yeah.
Way to go.
I have 2 more quick, just real quick comments. Yeah, one, I love the demo and the fact that you actually did it and you drank it, that's great.
Better use
One, I thought you splitting the marketing to both the high school and the other, I think you dropped the RIP dude, right? Just go after the high schoolers. It muddies the message, it muddies the market or whatever, just go after the high schoolers. And 2 is just when you're listing the COGS, also, you might want to include the container itself for that, because that wasn't incorporated in the COGS.
All right.
I think one thing you guys could also continue to test during your MVP is the actual use case of the pods. Like gym supplements right now severely skewed towards the big containers, and that's a convenience factor too. You can buy in bulk and keep it in one corner of your pantry, whereas this is just 10 every week. I have to come back and buy more. So I would say continue to test on that and see why, you know, currently in the market there's not more pods, and maybe this is something new and innovative, or maybe the consumers don't want.
It could be an interesting subscription service.
That's true.
We were talking about that actually.
If you can just simplify it, so we're not wondering what's in there.
All right.
I would like the baby formula personally.
There you go.
I don't know if infants can ingest potato starch thing, but
Let's not mess with it.
don't pivot. I was just, that's phase 5.
I think the MVP's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
It's great stuff.
Good luck.
What do we got?
Luck, guys.
Good?
Good on the answer.
You, 700, right?
Nice job.
Thank you, guys.